There are two frontrunners when choosing software to create your pitch deck: PowerPoint and Keynote. PowerPoint wins out time and time again because most people own it, making it a no-brainer when you're going to have to send your pitch deck to investors. But could you make a splash by using Prezi instead? Let's take a look at whether it's a good idea or a bad idea. If you are looking for investors, you need to subscribe to my channel, Pitch Decks Wow Investors, for weekly videos that will help you with the art of raising funding faster. Hit the bell and you'll be notified when new videos are posted. Hi, I'm Antonia from aok.com.au, and I have been a business strategic advisor and angel investor for 23 years. I work with my clients to identify their goals and help them create an engaging pitch message that will close deals and go on to grow their businesses. So you've decided you want your pitch deck to stand out from the crowd when you send it to potential investors, and chosen to go with Prezi. What are the pros and cons of using Prezi over the other software solutions? Let's start by looking at how Prezi works. The first thing you need to understand about Prezi is it's an online presentation application that allows you to create presentations using a single canvas which contains frames. Each frame contains the content you would normally add to a slide. If you click on a frame, you zoom into the content. Just like a slide, each frame can contain the content of your pitch deck. The frames are dispersed around the canvas and then linked via a path. Whereas with slides, you traditionally tend to present your story chronologically. What I always stress in any pitch deck is to create a storyline and work progressively from one point to the next to develop a story that sequentially covers the key points of your business. Prezi certainly gives you that ability, however, you have to think of your presentation a little differently. If you have levels of information within that frame that need to be clicked on to be revealed, you could be creating an issue when it becomes a standalone presentation that you send out to investors. If investors are randomly flipping through your pitch deck without you there, they may miss some crucial points and your storyline will seem muddled. Another thing you need to avoid is having too many points within points. Zooming in and out again will make your potential investors dizzy. The last thing you want is a potential investor closing your presentation because it is annoying. Now you're going to have to share your Prezi pitch deck. So how are you going to do that? There are several ways. You can share a link via email, which solves the problem of sending the presentation to investors. You can present it remotely by sharing a link with your audience, which they will follow as you navigate and present. This is a great solution, but not unique. You can download it as a PDF, and each step in your presentation will become a page. Nothing new there. You can also download the Prezi presentation and use it with their desktop app, but this can be a stumbling block for investors. If you have the paid version, you can also export it as a PowerPoint presentation. This is handy, but then you're back in the land of PowerPoint. If you're determined to create a presentation that stands out from the crowd, you can certainly do that in Prezi. I need to warn you though, you're going to need to put aside quite a bit of time to experiment with your message to make sure you don't overdo the exciting zooming effects. In a nutshell, Prezi is a lot of fun, but you and anyone who edits your pitch deck will need to spend some time learning it and figuring out how you can make it do what you want. Of course, you can hire someone like me to do it for you, but you will still need to manage the content in the future and get your head around how Prezi works. Can you create a Prezi-style presentation in PowerPoint? Yes, you can. It takes a little planning to develop the message and graphics, as you can see here. You need to have one large image which you zoom in and out of to reveal your key points. You can also add slides at certain points in your presentation so that it isn't constantly zooming in and out. This will give you the best of both styles, but in a software you already have a subscription for and may find easier to use. There is one downside with creating a Prezi style presentation. Adding all those lovely animations, zooming in, zooming out, may make editing your pitch deck content a little tricky in the future. Would I use Prezi for my pitch deck? Probably not. I think for the extra cost and extra effort required, you wouldn't get a result suitable for a pitch deck. Some zooming in and out is great, but at the end of the day, too much animation can distract from your key message and may not help you impress investors who just want to get to the core of your pitch. Have you created your pitch deck in Prezi? I would love to see it. Pop a link to it in the comments. A powerful pitch deck is crucial, so don't forget to download my content guide if you haven't already. It's a great starting point for your pitch deck, and I've successfully used it for my clients, and I know it works. You'll find the link for it below. If you have any doubts about your pitch deck content, send me what you have so far, and I'll review it for you. Can you do me a favor and hit the like button? And while you're there, subscribe to my channel for more great videos just like this one. Knowing when to ask for help when you get stuck can be daunting, but don't forget, you're following your dreams, so gather your courage and keep moving forward. You're just one pitch away from success.